This is Rack Noble here with Boxing UK. I'm here with still British champion Ekow the Engine Essuman. Ekow, talk us through how you felt about that fight.
That was a good fight. Sam came out, and like my coach told me, yo, Sam is going to bring it. So you best be ready. He's going to bring it. And he did. I knew he had a good right hand. He always changes the shape of it. So sometimes it's straight, sometimes it's looped, sometimes it's a hook, sometimes it's to the body. And it was trying to work out how he positioned his body as to what he was going to do. And he did a wicked job of it, because there was a few shots that leaked through, or he caught me dead to rights. And yeah, woke me up, made me think, oh, okay, we're in a fight. Let's go.
Well, talking of fights, this is your third British title defence, so you know all about fighting and you've won it outright. Yeah, a lot of fighters, they aim to win a British title, but you've fully won it outright with 3 defences. How does that feel, and is that an accomplishment which you'll be looking to overthrow at some point?
This is an accomplishment. When I started boxing, even just getting onto Team GB or Team England or whatever, people just wrote me off, said like I'm a maybe guy. So getting onto that was an accomplishment. I never won ABAs, so people always put me down for that. And here I am as a pro, high ranking in the IBF, 12 or top 10. I've won the British outright, and there's a lot of amazing boxers who haven't won the British, or haven't had the chance to win the British. So it means a lot, man. Yeah.
And of course, now you went through the small hall shows, English title, British title, Commonwealth title, an IBF ranking belt. You've done it all. No steps forward. What next?
We need to push on for world level. This is when excuse my French, ish really gets deep. Like, level up.
European title, will you stop off along there, do you think?
If it's along the path, then yeah. What I've always said in boxing, I used to always think, I want to fight this guy or that guy, but that was only because they had certain belts at the time. And now belts move all the time, so I might want to fight someone, he might lose a belt, then there's no point fighting him because I want the belt, not him. So I just say it's just all about the belts.
Talking of names, I know you don't like to call out too many names, but you've got the likes of CONOR, BENN, Michael McKinson, MARKU, who are floating around world and fringe level. Any of them you'd be interested in a fight with down the line?
I'd be interested in a fight with all of them. Normally, we don't really do cross promotion, so thinking of the fight is one thing. It actually happening, who knows? But yeah, in the future, who knows? I mean, they're very possible, so it makes me smile.
And of course, you said you recently had a child. You've not had much time to spend with your son. When do you think you'll be back in camp, and do you reckon you'll be out one time before the year's over?
I'm gonna go home, rest, see what's going on, see if I have any niggles. Spend maybe. I always have maybe I used to go in the gym the Monday after my fights. I'm not doing that this time.
You're the champ. You don't need to prove nothing. You can have a little time off. 3 days.
It's more a mental thing. But then after I got married, I had 2 weeks off. So I think the standards now changed with my wife. So I need to have 2 weeks off. Well, I'm very happy to spend time with the kids and family and that. So yeah.
Well, again, congratulations. 3 lovely belts you're taking back home. You also got your son to spend some time with. You've got a bit of catching up to do. Yeah. So.
Making up to do. You know when you're in camp and you're moody, making weight, and your wife has to deal with you. Yeah, I have making up.
You got a lot of making up to do to your son, your wife, the family. You owe them the time. But Ekow, have a good evening, and until next time.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me, man.
No problem.